Hi, here we have to figure out the product of distinct roots of this equation. Now we have mod of this thing. Now x square minus x minus 6 can be factorized as x minus 3 into x plus 2 using splitting the middle term method, right, that we learned in quadratic. So this is how you can factorize this, and this is equal to x plus 2. Now since this is inside mod, we'll have to make cases when this is positive or when it is negative. Now since this is a product of two factors x minus 3 and x plus 2, the critical points here are 3 and minus 2. So we'll have to actually make three cases. First case is when x is less than the least of these values. Okay. Next is when x is less than 3 but greater than or equal to minus 2. This is case 2. This is case 1, and finally you'll have a case 3, that is when x is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, so these are the three cases that we have. We'll consider equality along with this case, or let's do one thing, let's consider equality separately. We'll make two more cases where x is either equal to minus 2 or when x is equal to plus 3. We'll take those cases separately. Let's first check just for the inequalities. So if x is less than minus 2, what happens is this part is negative and this is also negative. So negative into negative becomes positive. So this whole expression becomes positive. So mod of this whole expression will be simply the expression. Since the sign is positive, mod will be removed without doing anything. So we'll have this whole expression as it is. This whole expression is x square minus x minus 6, which is x plus 2. So we'll have x square minus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. So once you factorize, you'll have x minus 4 into x plus 2 is equal to 0 here, right? So x here comes out to be either plus 4 or minus 2. Now we will reject both these cases since plus 4 and minus 2, none of them is less than minus 2. We are not considering equality here. So both of them will be rejected because they do not fall under the assumption range. Okay. Next, let's consider this case. Now if this is the case, what happens is this term here will become negative. When x is between minus 2 and 3, this will become negative and this will become positive. So the product here will be negative. Since the product is negative, we'll remove the mod and put a minus sign. So this becomes minus times of x minus 3 into x plus 2, which is equal to x plus 2. So x plus 2 cancels out. We have x minus 3 is equal to minus x minus 3 is equal to 1. So x minus 3 is equal to minus 1. So x comes out to be plus 2. Now since x equals to plus 2 is not in this range, or it is actually x equals to 2 is between minus 2 and plus 3. So this will be accepted. This value of x will be accepted, right? Now next let's check when x is greater than 3. Now if x is greater than 3, this will be positive and this will be positive. Since both will be positive, we'll remove mod without changing the sign. So this becomes x minus 3 into x plus 2 is equal to x plus 2. Again x plus 2 factor gets cancelled out. We have x minus 3 is equal to 1. Hence x equals to come out to be, hence x comes out to be 4. Now will this be accepted? Yes, this will be accepted because x equals to 4 is greater than 3. So this is also accepted. Now let's consider two more cases, case 4, case 5. Case 4, when we consider equality for the critical terms. The critical terms here were 3 and minus 2. So let's consider x equals to 3 and x equals to minus 2. Now if x is equal to 3, the left hand side becomes 0. This becomes 0, right? So 0 into this is 0 is equal to 0. X equals to 3 is 3 plus 2, 5. Now obviously this is not true. Hence x equals to 3 will not satisfy this equation. What about x equals to minus 2? Will it satisfy? If you put x equals to minus 2, here this part becomes 0 So the left hand side becomes 0 into something, which will be 0, and the right hand side will become minus 2 plus 2, which is also 0. So 0 equals to 0. So x equals to minus 2 satisfies the equation given. So we get 2, or rather 3 values of x which will satisfy this equation: 2, 4 and minus 2. So product of all these values is 2 into minus 2 into 4, which comes out to be minus 16. Hence option A here is the right answer. Thank you.